Happy Time Zones! It's your bird, Avon the Raven, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2 Ladle Only. Ladle Only. Where I go through Dark Souls 2 and try to beat it with only the ladle. We're gonna be going through at least part of the Lost Bastille today. I quite literally cannot afford to go over anymore. I hit the 3-hour mark on my streams, and I have to start looking for a spot to call it. Unfortunate, but them's the breaks. Don't know where that beep came from, but okay. Yeah, because they didn't know what, oh dear. Oh dear. They didn't know what exactly went wrong with the PS5 and why I couldn't be turned on. But you I can't do anything about, unfortunately. I just want this. Don't care if I die, I just need this. There we go. Haha. Get to about here. Drink. And then we go through here. I just want to make it a little, oh dear. Come on. Oh dear. But they don't know why the PS5 shut off, but my dad doesn't want to... Wait, no, that's enemies down there. Risk it by having it on for too terribly long, so I have to start looking for, at least for the foreseeable future, like, I have to actively start looking for ways to wind my stream down. Once I hit the 3-hour mark. Unfortunate, but them's the breaks. That's not what I meant to do, but okay. Come on, just let me... I'd like to take out Lost Sinner today if possible. No, actually I don't want to use that there. There we go. Then up here. that. Shoot. Shoot. I was trying to make my way backwards. It's that way. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go. I just want a more convenient bonfire. Because while I can technically go do Ruin Sentinels, I'm actually really worried about doing Ruin Sentinels right now. I think I have a better shot at Lost Sinner. Do I have access to Stride just yet? Statue blocks my way, damn it. Oh dear. Stupid exploding mummies. Okay, I don't know which one of you decided that was a bright idea, but clearly it wasn't. That's a false wall. Haha. Yeah, normally I just go through Ruin Sentinels, but for once I think I actually have a better shot at going through this backwards. Or not? Is that entire area locked behind Ruin Sentinels? Fuck. Okay, that's not good. That's really not good. The most ideal place to start here would be Stride. I kind of wish I'd gone through and gotten the other stuff now. Shoot, what was it called? That's the wrong direction. Or, no, it's not. It's not. Because I can go through here. It's locked, damn it. The other way is easier. Stride would be a good starting spot. Because even if I die here, if I've got Stride, it's a very easy run back. Actually, wait, I need to get Ruin Sentinels. Well, don't need it, but it's gonna make Lost Sinner a ton, or much easier than it otherwise would be. That's not good. Because if that entire section is blocked by Ruin Sentinels... Hang on. Now that I have that, I don't have to worry as much. Oh wait, I need a Fragrant Branch to get into Ruin Sentinels anyway, which I don't have. Which means Lost Sinner isn't happening today. Unless I can manage... a juicy little skip. If I can manage to get behind that gate and go backwards, then I can make it to where I need to go with little issue. The problem damn it. There's no... I couldn't remember just where that happened. Let me think. I'd like to make my way around, but that's probably not going to happen. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Actually, bracing knuckle ring isn't going to be as useful right now. If I work my way back the way I came from, I believe... Actually, that might be an Ascetic. If that's an Ascetic, then I'm going to want it. Damn it. Missed. I missed. But this is a much better starting point. At least for that specifically. But if I ascetic that... Why am I not... Okay, the fact that I was not doing damage at all is a little worrisome. So it only wants to do damage on the one strike. I should get rid of you. Is my bloodstain in here? Yes, it is. Cool. There we go. Ascetic, I was right. So we're gonna go back to Majula to see about using anything. I might going off. Use anything we can, and then we're gonna go fight Last Giant and Pursuer again. Where are you? There you are.
Here to see luck.
Upgrade. I don't think I can level. I can. Hold on. I am at the point where I need to go for strength once.
Yes.
Which means that my ladle will finally get an upgrade. I just have to remember to skip strength until absolutely necessary. Let's go spend the rest of this on life gems, because I'm going to be using a lot of life gems this run, I already know. Shoot. Aside from the one past the skip, I don't remember where any other... Oh, pardon? Fragrant branches are. So ruined sentinels are locked, and I'm not fighting Lost Sinner in the dark. Burn or Ascetic. Hello, Miaruth? Did I pronounce that correctly? How are you today, and might I ask whether, or what state my ladle is currently in? Oh, really? That doesn't... Okay, that's interesting. That's really interesting, actually, that doesn't count. What? I feel like that wasn't there before. Am I losing it? Am I losing it? Alright, last giant, here we go. This is going a lot faster than punching it did. Of course, that's also a possibility. If I can kill this thing, though, that's a decent chunk of souls. And I don't have to punch it to death. Alright, so we're gonna operate under the assumption that that's a one-shot no matter what. Down I go. What perished? If I want to get to Ruined Sentinels to make Lost Sinner easier, I need a Fragrant Branch. Okay. Can you actually hit the damn foot? We don't want... to get hit by the stomp at all. I'm actually doing not bad damage. So I wanna... Oh my. Okay. Oh my. Nope. Come on. No. No, 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 no. I don't like that. What do you mean that hit me? Oh no. No, 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 no. There we go. Far more life gems than I was hoping. I was honestly, I honestly would have preferred none to have been used in that situation. But we're going back to the bonfire before. Oh damn. Okay, elevator it is then. I'd rather die close to... I don't want to use anything else in the way of health. Ah, damn it. Need to come back for these souls. I saw that one guy and was hoping I could sort of cheat it. I hate the fact that there's no aggro walls on the bosses. Like, once the boss is dead, all bets are off. Which I find a little ridiculous, but whatever. Actually, I should get the Ring of Whispers, because I think... and I could be wrong about this. You get a fragrant branch in the shaded woods. If I'm correct about that, then that means I can... Ah, but that would be a lot of levels. Oh well. If I'm correct about that, that means I can get Ruined Sentinels.
You have...
Ring of Whispers. Okay, that was a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be. I forget that the cat ring is the most expensive thing she has.
Satisfied?
But if I talk to Tark with the Ring of Whispers equipped, I can get access to Ruined Sentinels. Level up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Literally only 23 souls left. Alright. Shaded Ruins. I don't know if it's before, like I just exhausted the dialogue, or after. But I definitely want to talk to Tark. Oh dear. There we go. That is embarrassing, actually. Just die. There we go, there we go. Could have been worse. Could have been so much worse. And now I put on, instead of the Ring of Blaze, I want Ring of Whispers. Spam through all of his dialogue.
Nobody knows. The past. My name was Tom.
Okay. And now, Ring of Blades again. Back to the bonfire, because I used far too many of my Estus. And then... back. Wait, no, not back. Forward. Okay. Seriously, though, was the ladle created specifically for Old Mundane Stones? I'd like to take out Pursuer, actually, but Pursuer might be a bit beyond me at this particular moment in time. Oh, crap. I just need to get rid of you. I don't remember what your name is. I think it's Najka? Or Nahika or Naya? Nahika? Ow. Probably Nika. Oh my! Definitely don't want to get hit by that. I can do with the damage. The damage is doable. It's not punching. This would have been horrible to punch to death, actually, but that's neither here nor there. I'm trying to think of all of the branch locations I know of. Because I'm pretty sure Tark gives one. I know there's that skip. But I don't think I have the health for the skip. Ha! Managed to brain ya. Oh dear. Oh, damn it. Okay, you're going to be a problem. This is essentially get in, get one hit, get out. Pursuer might actually be more feasible. Or Skeleton Lords. I do have options. I, at the moment, have plenty of options. It's just gonna be a bit of an... Honestly, getting any stat up to 20 is gonna do... Or, well, getting all of my stats up to 20 is gonna do me a lot of favors. Thankfully, these are probably going to be the only ones I have to Ascetic. Was that a red phantom I saw? Nice try. Okay. Nice try. Come on. Oh dear. Nice try. Don't want to fall off the edge. There is a red NPC that I really don't want to mess with, actually. Come on. So as soon as... this I get this guy, I need to book it for the nest. Because I don't think the aggro has gotten any of them. No. Yeah, I see something poking through the wall. I don't know if I'm just imagining it or not, but I do know that I need to book it for... Nice try. The nest to make it to the Lost Bastille as soon as possible. No, 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 no. We don't do that here. Nice try. Yeah, I don't like you. I really don't like you. Die, die, die! Come on. Nice try. Come on. This is one of the few bosses where I'd say I'm actually pretty decent at in this game. Or, well, pretty okay. Actually, I'm actually probably good at this boss. In all likelihood, I am actually good at this boss. We're just running over here real quick so that I don't have to deal with the red phantom that followed me. Back to Majula. And then from there, what am I doing? Alright, so attunement, then dex. And we just keep making our way down like that.
There.
Cool. That means my... Actually, hang on. Ooh, okay. Nice. Right hand weapon 148. Haha! If I... And so that's a decent amount of souls, and I might be able to... I'm just gonna keep trying Nika after a few levels gained. Like, it's gonna be try Nika, go level, try Nika. At least unless I find another fragrant branch. Because It's either, at the moment, it's either Nika, Skip, or Skeleton Lords. Or, well, not either. But it's one of those three. It's Nika, Skip, or Skeleton Lords. And I feel like Skeleton Lords are actually going to be the biggest pains in this specific case. I didn't even manage to hit her that time. Oh, never mind. Oh dear. Why? Okay. This is just a flame butterfly, but I'm gonna want it regardless. Because this is the only time I can actually get it. I'm dead. Yeah. Okay, so Nika is looking a little more doable there. I could technically go try Lost Sinner. However, at the same time, she's a bit of a pain. So I'm gonna try Nika a few more times. Because that actually wasn't a bad attempt. Much as it might seem, I did technically throw. I believe you're supposed to do Earthen Peak first. Or, well, not first, but before, Nika. The intended route of the game would have you go through Sentinels. But, that route is currently blocked to me. Oh dear. Oh, come on. I thought you didn't really start with that until phase 2. Turns out I'm incorrect. Ah, that was unfortunate. I'm perfectly fine with dealing less damage as long as I'm dealing damage. Ah! What? That got me? Of all the things. Of all the things that could have gotten me, it was that. Well, fuck me, I guess. I could technically go level or go, upgrade the Ladle a bit. I don't know if that ups the scaling, though. Not with the Mundane Stone. I feel like leveling the ladle is only really going to come into play, Can I loop you? No. Oh, come on. Nice try. Okay, this is actually not a bad run. Oh! Feed! Hello! Yes! PlayStation is alive. What a... Okay. Yeah, I have to be careful with how long I go for. I really can't afford to go over the 3-hour mark by too much, but... Yes, the PlayStation is alive. They still have no idea what went wrong with it. Are you joking? Hold on. Oh dear. I'm actually close to winning this, so I don't want to goof it. Are you kidding me? Just come out of the sand already. There has to be a certain amount of time you can actually stay there. There we go. Oh, not good. Oh, come on. I got screwed. Okay, what's that? Ah, poison stuff. Fair enough. Unfortunately, this is a ladle run. I'm only allowed to smack stuff with the soup spoon. And I kind of... Well, poison, actually, if I have... Apply dark. Yeah, I don't have anything that can apply poison. Oh, meant for Silk Song. Glad to hear it. Yeah, and yeah, the polyp is insane. Pardon? Like, the polyp is actually insane. I think depending on the circumstances, there have been times where the polyp did more damage than my needle in Silksong. I can't believe I goofed that so badly. That was a good run, too. Ah. Nice try, Nika. Oh, not this. Damn it. I got lucky and someone dropped me a ladle. Thank you again, VZ. Because otherwise, I'd have had to punch this boss to death. No, 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 no. The problem with the ladle under normal circumstances isn't even the damage. It's the durability. And even then... Well, I guess it is technically the damage because the durability, once it goes down to 0, the ladle literally does no damage. Really? Nice try. Oh dear. Okay, and now we're on to the life gems. Great. Keep in mind, I am vastly underleveled for this. Believe it or not, Mundane Ladle, because the Mundane Stone makes it so that it does damage even when broken, is actually really good. I did have to punch a couple bosses to death, and that, Oh dear. Because I was actually stuck. Oh, come on, I was hitting dodge. Why did you not dodge, Soup? But, I actually just went back for Last Giant, and Pursuer. Because I was, my first time through, while I had the Ladle, I didn't have enough durability with I didn't have a Mundane Stone. So I couldn't, do anything with the Ladle. Alright, we're gonna repair this, actually, and see if that is enough. Yes, 15 base damage. That wasn't worth it. Oh well, let's see here. Okay, so I want to go Vigor, Endurance, Vitality.
There seek less than.
Upgrading a Ladle is hilarious, I mean, fair. Okay, that at least boosts my health and stamina a bit. Oh wait, Carillion should be over here if I need him. Yes, that might help. One thing I did actually notice, which is incredibly interesting, is the fact that the Ladle can actually be buffed even while mundane. Which, actually, let me put... No, I'm gonna want to save that for actually tough bosses. Because Nika is a problem, but that's mostly due to my low damage output and my inability to dodge properly. In other words, skill issue. I am just very thankful to VZ that I did not have to punch it to death, or to punch her to death. Come on. Because this is definitely doing more damage than punching would. Oh, come on. Why are you like this, Nika? Are you joking? I'm I'm doing very inconsistently with her, honestly. Come on. I'm not good at this boss, all things considered. Really? The stairs? Oh dear. Reason I'm going after her is so that I don't have to continue trying a skip. Really? No, we don't do that. Can I loop you? No. The staff is honestly the really hard, or the staff and her front mandibles. Those are the parts of her that do the most to me. Mostly because I have the most trouble dodging those. The rest of her moveset, aside from this dive, which is kinda hit or miss, mostly because it depends on how far away from her I can get before she respawns. There we go. Nice try. Nice try. Come on, I need you to do something that I can actually punish. Uh-oh. There we go. This is mostly just an endurance test. Truth be told. Because the ladle has low damage. I'm not very good at endurance tests. But I can work with them. Oh, damn it. I hate the fact that she got so much faster there. Why do you suddenly just switch modes? Come on, come on, come on. Thank you. There we go. Good riddance, Nika. I don't even think she gave me as much as Pursuer did. Thank you for the GGs. And now I just need to make it to a bonfire. Once again, thank you, VZ, for making it so that I did not have to punch her to death. Because she specifically would have been so annoying to punch to death. I'm not good with her hitboxes normally anyway. So that range, because let's be real here, the ladle doesn't have that much more range than punching does, combined with that other thing, would have been annoying. Alright, so Vitality, Attunement, and then we skip Strength and go to Dex. The reason I want to skip Strength is because Mundane... everything... or mundane weapons scale with your lowest stat. So if I leave strength for last, I can actually get a higher benefit. Because if I two-hand... or actually, let's go... I'll show you. Here we go. Because with strength scaling... you can increase it with two-handing. So that's 106 on the first hit with one-handing. And 127 with the second. Or with two-handing. That's a damage buff that I actually lose if I level strength first. Wait, what was just... ah. Why are people like this? It's not like I'm actually going to be able to use Stride for much, so... I'm going to want adaptability and then intelligence. The ladle itself actually messes with your stat spread, so you want to look at your actual stats before you look at the leveling page. Bye.
Thanks.
And now I make a quick run to Tark. I don't want to press through into Brightstone Cove just yet. Ruined Sentinels are definitely going to be a problem, but I want access to the room beyond Ruined Sentinels. So I'm just gonna have to deal. That is the wrong direction. Reason being, the room beyond Ruined Sentinels gets me access to a key. You will actually follow me. Come on, come on, come on. I just want to... I need to kill you so that I can talk to Tark real quick. There we go. That was closer than I would have appreciated, but I needed to do that. Okay, Ring of Whispers. Tark! Fragrant Branch, thank you.
I have no.
Thank you very much for the Fragrant Branch. Ring of Blades, because that increases the amount of damage my Ladle does. Which, is it a large amount? Either way, I'm going to want, once I hit not Blue Smelter Demon, regular Smelter Demon. Oh dear. Once I hit, regular Smelter Demon, I'm going to want, and beat regular Smelter Demon, I am actually going to want to deal with, oh, crap. Well, that happened. I'm going to want to deal with the Pursuer rematch in Smelter Demon's Arena. Because that, I believe, drops the Ring of Blades +1. Which I have 148 with, or damage with the Ring of Blades, and 128 without it, so I definitely want that boost. I don't care about the 400 souls. Lost Bastille, Tower Apart. Back here. How did that hit me? Oh dear. That's not good. I might have to actually clear out the Ruined Sentinel's run back. Oh, not good. I know for a fact I'm gonna have to clear out the Executioner's Chariot run back. What is wrong with you? Oh dear. But at the very least, these few enemies I'm gonna have to clear out, I think. I do have access to Lost Sinner if I want her. But she is actually tricky to track. Come on. Haha. Nice try. Oh dear. Damn it. Well, I managed to take out one. I could technically juke them and run to Ruin Sentinels, but I'm worried that with the lack of aggro walling regarding boss rooms, they'll just follow me in after I'm done, and that's actually a really bad one to get caught in after a boss fight. Because there's not really an escape. And even just getting past them, because I might technically be a proper level for this. I'm technically a proper level, let's preface that. However, just because I'm a proper level doesn't mean I've got a decent stat spread. Why would you blow yourself up like that? Technically speaking, my stat spread isn't optimal. So while I'm not exactly confident, but I feel that Ruin Sentinels are doable. Ruin Sentinels plus everything on the run back, less so. The more of these I can take out in one go, the better. Because that just means... Oh dear, I've got none of those left. Yikes. No life gems is bad, or not life gems. No Estus is bad. I'm better at timing Estus than I am life gems, just on average. As long as I don't bring any torches down here, I think you stay docile. Or docile. I was honestly hoping to save Ruin Sentinels for later, but then I remembered the gimmick with the Lost Sinner boss room. And I'm not dealing with that on a challenge run. Especially not one that requires I be able to keep an eye on, well, everything that goes on in the arena. Oh dear. Okay. I'm going to pretend those two don't exist for the sake of my sanity. I can't get back to Tower Apart. So I'm gonna have to teleport from Macduff. Okay. Was worried that I was going to die there. What? Okay. Why did I do this? That was dumb of me. That was incredibly dumb of me. Why did I do that? I hit heal when I should have hit roll. That is an honestly expected level of stupid. I am, however, going to want those souls back. Because if nothing else, that's life gems. If I happen to gain a level or two while grinding these guys out, that's one thing. Losing that many souls, however, not ideal. Okay. Okay. Really not ideal. There we go. Honestly, being able to take these guys out is helpful. The Lost Bastille is the most even leveled of the areas I have to be going through here. Everywhere else is actually higher than it should be. Or, well, higher, really? Okay. Oh man, getting into Castle Dranglake is going to be not fun. I think I'm more worried about getting into the castle than clearing the Shrine of Amana. Which says a few things. Oh dear. The Royal Soldier enemies. Which are these guys? Oh, nice! 2 for 1! They do get easier to take out as you're going. There we go. However, are they going to be substantially easier based on the number of stats I have to level before I even get to Castle Dranglake? I'll take the life gem. I believe that's a level. Which means I don't want to lose these souls. Which I didn't want to lose them anyway, but I especially don't want to lose them now. Did the bodies just despawn on me? Cool, I guess. Let's go back to Majula level and then come back and continue clearing these guys out. This is one of those cases where I'd rather be methodical about it and take a while than rush it, but it's over because I die quickly. There are far too many royal guards in that one room. Oh shoot. Faith and then strength. Alright, next one is going to be strength. But I'm spending the rest of my current soul capacity on life gems. Because those aren't going to stop mattering for a long time. Alright, tower apart. Okay. I apologize to anyone who's watching this that thinks this is boring. I don't exactly have a choice. There we go. Or, well, I do, but I am more likely to die attempting that than anything else. I saw exactly where you were going to be swinging and said, no. We don't do that here. I mean, if I'm actually, hold on. No, the ring isn't going to be too helpful. I do have Coveted Silver Serpent, but... Do you really think I'm that dumb? You actually think I'm that dumb? Well then. These two out here are going to be the first to stop spawning. Honestly, even if I just get it down to I have to face one or two on my way in. I feel like that's doable. I'm trying not to waste my life gems, though, because I'm gonna need those. Life gems are for dire situations only, because even though I'm well aware that I can buy an infinite amount of the regular ones now, there we go. Oh dear. Nice try. Alright. And I got the leggings. Okay, they're royal swordsmen, not royal guardsmen. Fair enough, I suppose. One of these days, I will do a playthrough that is literally just lighting torches. Like, how long does it take to light, not like, every torch in the game? Oh dear. Torch percent speedrun. I should probably do a regular speedrun before I attempt that, though. But one of these days, I swear I will do a torch percent speedrun. Okay. Now I go back to... There we go. Okay, seriously, what keeps falling? I know that's from in the game because it doesn't sound... it's not muffled enough. Almost got a little trippy there. Tower apart. One more level and I get another damage boost. I would very much like to know what the scaling is on my, or on mundane weapons. And if it goes up with... Oh dear. Oh dear. Leveling. Because I know that at least in Dark Souls 1 and 3, the scaling of a weapon will go up with levels. And I believe it's the same for this game too. We don't do that here. How did I know your dumbass was going to do that? How did I know? You really should watch the traps that you set. My guy, I'm over here. Don't know where you're aiming. Obviously I'm gonna have to go back and get some of the treasure in that area over there. Oh boy. Oh dear. Nice try. Where are swordsman's leggings? Well, I'm going to have quite a bit to sell to Gablan. Just need to inch. Okay, cool. Four, nice. I wonder if that amount of hits required is going to wind up going down. Because after this, I should actually be able to level, provided I don't die. Oh dear. That's fine. I just need to take you out. Yeah, I'm not gonna really put too much stock in getting more than one level out of this, considering I'm going to be... I want to spend most of this on life gems. Because I feel like I'm gonna need them. But... it's a thing. Ruined Sentinels block a few things. Really? 7,000? I need like 200 more. 300, okay. Well, not exactly 300, but you get the gist. I might be able to take out the dogs down here for that amount. Could be wrong, though. Oh dear. Is that exactly the amount I need? 6 souls. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the things betwixt at that point. We're just gonna go to the things betwixt real quick. Because I'm pretty sure I can get that amount of souls from making this run. Because, hello, Basilisk. And there we go. Just making my way back to Majula, I got more souls than I needed. I think those take the exact same amount of hits to kill as the dogs do. Why do they give 70 more souls? I don't have a ring equipped or anything that boosts that, so that's just the game. Huh. Oh well. Level up. And then strength. Ooh, nice. That's like a 6-point boost. Which really shouldn't be as exciting as it is, but oh well. from here on, I don't really expect to get more... I mean, I guess I could get more levels, but I don't think it's going to impact that much. At least not here. If one level in strength is a 6-point boost to my damage... I don't know why you have such weird hitboxes. But I would like to. Why do you have such weird hitboxes? And you got me with that too. You got yourself twice! Why are there so many exploding barrels around this one road? Okay. Okay, that's cute to use. That! There's actually quite a bit I could do instead of this. But I'm clearly not ready for royal rats. Oh dear. Hi. Why were you two suddenly so dangerous? I guess it could continue falling down into the gutter. The rotten would definitely be a decent source of souls. Hold up, is that 2 million soul memory? No, that's 284,000. Okay. I was about to say, did I already hit 2 million soul memory? What? I would... Click! I was clicking! I don't know what happened to my voice there, but I swear I was clicking. Oh well. Which... that still helps with the... yeah. I think leveling strength first would actually be, or anything other than last would be a DPS loss in this specific case. Just because, at least with strength, I get the 1.5 times boost from two-handing. Uh-oh. Come on. Oh, wow, you managed to not hit. I don't trust you near that barrel, though. We managed to get through an entire fight without you exploding yourself. Bravo! Is it sad that I'm kind of proud of him for that? You, on the other hand... could use some brain cells. Over here. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm technically better off than I was. Emphasis on technically. Don't you see me making out with this wall? I almost said the very wrong thing. Oh boy, that's not good. What? Bastard! Do you not see what I'm running around with? Please tell me that at least prevents me from getting invaded for a little while. It does not. Okay. But come on, I've had some invaders. At least wait until I'm done with those two. Like, come on! Hate griefers. I believe that's the correct term. Okay, at least this one's a forlorn. Which means I can actually do something about this one. Oh dear. Come on. I'd rather face you in here. If I have to face you anywhere, I'd rather it be in here. Are you joking? Ah, damn it. At least it wasn't that jackass from earlier. I'm just trying to clear this place. So that I can continue my challenge run. And then I die to someone who lacks basic etiquette and an NPC. That's just about how my life's going now, ain't it? Oh boy. The only reason I'm even taking out these guys is to make the run to the things that actually are likely to kill me easier. There we go. Yeah, not very intelligent, are ya? Come on, you were making progress. You were making progress. What happened? Okay, that one was me. I should have dodged easier. Or, not easier, but better. I wish that this game didn't automatically put you online. Because unlike with literally every other Souls game, you can't turn off PvP in this one. Which honestly makes getting invaded a lot worse. Well, I mean, technically you can... Oh, that was me. That was me. I should have healed instead of dodging. I should have healed. Why did I not heal? What was I saying? Oh, right, PvP. Technically, I could by, spamming human effigies, or burning human effigies. But those are needed, especially on challenge runs. Because unlike with regular runs, I have limited things at my disposal anyway. So unless I'm doing a deathless run, which I'm not likely to do, I'm going to want, Lingering Flame, what? Whatever. Unless I'm attempting a deathless run, which, not likely, I'm going to want to save any health boosting items for when I'm really having a tough time. Why am I doing so poorly right now? I'm debating. Should I clip that individual? Because, I mean, it is my stream. But at the same time, I think I'd rather actually clip something worth paying attention to. Oh dear. Two, three. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, fine. You want to do this? Seriously? Did you have a crossbow or something? Okay, that individual is very clearly a dedicated PvP build. I'm just trying to get through the damn game. There should definitely... Honestly, my only real complaint with Dark Souls 2 is that we can't go offline. Not without turning the entire system offline. Because when you're doing challenge runs, you're not going to have any defense whatsoever against individuals like that. I hesitate to even call that an individual. Like, the ability to disengage from online play if wanted is something that, I think every Souls game needs. Because not everybody wants to do PvP, for one thing. And some people don't have the means to defend themselves from things like that asshole. There is PvP etiquette, and it should be followed. Okay, odds are good that that thing's gonna invade me again at some point, so... Do I have any... I should actually probably... swap it like that, because it starts me off on the side even if I'm, like, over here. Oh, no, okay. But just to really mess with that... I'm not going to be able to win the PvP battle. I have a fucking ladle. But I can win the psychological one. I actually got through this part without incident for once. Like, generally speaking, invaders aren't worth a human effigy. Oh wait, it was this one. If you wind up with something that just keeps invading you no matter what you do... Why did I just get an autosave? And it just keeps going. And it's very clearly someone who doesn't understand... something that clearly doesn't understand basic PvP etiquette. Resort to psychological warfare. Make them hate the idea of invading you again. Like, don't attack, don't try to win, just be annoying. Because it's a lot easier to annoy the trolls than the trolls would like you to believe. $36 is not bad. Although I should probably... Why do I have 4? Whatever, back to tower apart. Okay, cool. So I actually did kill this one enough. You no longer spawn in either. Cool. Because those are the only 2... I should still take you out so I have a easier run back to the bonfire if I need it. Or, well, once I get it. Alright then. It's probably not going to be very long until that one stops spawning. Come on. There we go. Come on, sweethearts. I'm gonna bash your heads in. I mean, that works. Life gem! Always helpful. Helpful. If I can talk. I'm tempted to just wait here for that jackass to invade again. Literally just so that I can rush into the boss fight and force a disconnect. This sounds so tempting, but at the same time it's, well, a waste of time. If it invaded me twice, it's going to invade me a third time. There's, like, nothing else I can do. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Learned that lesson in Elden Ring. Unless I happened to catch it on the tail end of a griefing streak. Which is possible. But I highly doubt that I'm that lucky. Okay, so does the guy on the bridge or the second guy on the bridge despawn now? Those two are still here. You are still here as well. Okay. Wow, how many times did I die before taking out these guys that they're still here? Oh, you just had to pick. Okay. Bye-bye. Not gonna give you the satisfaction. Though I would very much like to actually kill some things. Its timing was terrible. If it had invaded me a few minutes before, I could have just run into the boss fight. Unfortunate. Thank you. Upsy daisy. My end goal is actually somewhat in sight. I'd like to complete, oh dear, that before, I'd like to clear out this area before I end today. Because I get the feeling Ruin Sentinels are going to take me a while, so I want to be able to just go through. Come on. Oh dear. Down here. I wonder what the internal cooldown on this game for that is. Wow, my soul memory is getting up there. There we go. Back around. I'm hoping at least some of the things on the main path die soon. Like perma-die. Because it's getting to a point where I'm going to have been at this for like an hour. I forget how long it takes to clear out areas. It's definitely a time penalty. But for dealing with ruined sentinels, it is worth it. Oh, one of you is done for. You're still here, though. I don't think I actually took you out until the third or fourth time through, so that makes sense. I was hoping I had enough time to dodge. Clearly I did not. Over here. I wonder what the purpose of that torch actually is. Because I know that it's actually a detriment in some places to light a torch. There we go. I would very much like to know why they drop fruit. Why fruit? Oh, and a two, three, ah! Like, where do they even get the fruit? Down here. Get rid of you. I'm getting close to the point where I can actually just rush ruined sentinels. A 1 and 2, 3. Huh. I should leave and go buy more life gems because this is a decent amount of souls and I don't want to lose it. I wonder how many times getting invaded has actually fucked up a speed run in this game. Because, again, you can't turn it off. That is, like, the big thing. You have to actually spend human effigies if you want to turn off invasions. And it is a drain. Like, it is not worth it. These people are not worth your human effigies. But at the same time, I guess the odds are low, unless you're in the gutter or a late game area, that it would really impact much. Oh, cool. It looks like that one's gone. Huh. Guess I took that one out more times than I thought. I really shouldn't still be on invasions, but I've got, like, nothing else to think about right now. What are we having for dinner? Well, actually, what do I intend to do after Lost Sinner is probably the better one to focus on. Because Ruined Sentinels are going to take me a while. That much I know. I'm not typically... oh dear. I actually don't dislike the Ruined Sentinels. I might have said I might say otherwise at some points, but my feeling towards them is lukewarm at best. I just really don't like the run back. Because of how many enemies there are. And I also am not good at multiple enemies. And that's normally. Honestly, me taking out these two is completely unnecessary. It's just in case I wind up needing to. Or, well, in case I wind up taking a wrong turn. Which is possible. Because I am a goofball like that. Ruined Sentinels are definitely going to take me a while, because I'm not good at them. And then and then after that, I'll have full reign of the Bastille. Once I take out Ruined Sentinels, I will be able to go pretty much anywhere I want on the Bastille. With relatively... like, okay, it's getting to a point where I should actually just go to Majula every single time to stock up on life gems. But, the gargoyles might not be happening just yet. I'm playing OG, or not OG, I'm playing Scholar and not OG, so I don't have to kill gargoyles for the key. I just need to kill Ruin Sentinels for the key. That'll make Lost Sinner a lot easier. Not what I meant to do, but you do use soup. Come on. Bunk. I will be at least attempting gargoyles at some point, though. I intend to attempt every boss. Whether I actually beat every boss is really going to depend on how I feel about late game. Oh, well, one less enemy to worry about. Eventually it's gonna be... easy. I don't think I'm actually gonna give Ruined Sentinels a go today. If only because it's getting late and I get sucked in. Don't want to put myself in a position where I might go way over on the first day after getting the PS5 back and noting that I shouldn't go way over. Oh dear. Aww. I was trying to get you to blow yourselves up. So I'm gonna be going Ruined Sentinels, gather whatever loot I can from the Bastille, then Lost Sinner. Lost Sinner I can actually just run through the run back to. I don't have to stop and clear it out. Her run back really is not that bad. Oh dear. Backing off. I'd definitely go back to Majula and get what life gems I can. I have 80 life gems. Why do I have 80 life gems? I guess I should really just... maybe Huntsman's Copse. I'm a little worried about Skeleton Lords. I honestly think I'd be better off clearing out the way to Chariot before challenging the Skeleton Lords. I'm that worried about this. But where? Right. I'm getting all sorts of turned around.
Thanks.
I am getting all kinds of turned around here. Retro. But at the same time, I feel like Skeleton Lords might be more doable than Brightstone Cove. And I'm not even factoring... I'm not even going to factor in Doors of Pharos here, because I know for a fact I'm not ready for that. I guess I could try Grave of Saints again. Cool. You're in the unfortunate position of being in my way, or well, close to in my way, when I'm close to accomplishing a goal. Hey. Up here. Frigid Outskirts, why am I going this way? I am not going to commit to Frigid Outskirts. I'm just gonna flat out say it. If I do Frigid Outskirts, consider yourself blessed. If it's not mandatory to beat the game, it's not mandatory for my challenge runs. I'm willing to go back and do it if I need to. But I'm not going to put myself in a position where it's outright required. Or, well, I'm not going to say it's outright required unless it, like, blocks something that I want or need for a run. It's not even the boss itself that which it sucks. The DLC bases for all of them are actually really damn cool. And then there's the side areas. What were they thinking with those side areas? Because I would actually like to learn Sir Alone's moveset. I don't mind Blue Smelter Demon. I like them both. I cannot use... Forlorn, okay. Suppose I should have seen this coming. Hi. Why am I actually doing decent damage? When she's not, oh dear. Oh dear. What? What are you doing? Goodbye. Human effigy. Okay. Back to Majula for a spell. Or, well, not a literal spell. Let us see here. I think I can actually level if I do that. Yeah. Alright, vigor it is. Vigor it is. And then you. Bye. Life gems. I'm almost maxed out on life gems. What the fuck? And we're gonna go back to the tower part. Literally just to check. I don't even actually care if I, survive. But I think the run is clear. And if it is, then we're gonna call it for today. And I'll attempt the Ruin Sentinels tomorrow. Not much progress was made, but the progress that was made was actually substantial. And it's clear. Which means that we accomplished my goal for today. Nice! I'm gonna go back to Majula, just because getting invaded during my outro would be terrible. I don't think you can get invaded in Majula. Can you get invaded in Majula? I should look into that, actually. Either way, we're heading back to Majula. That's gonna do it for today. If you're interested in anything I've done up until this point, I do have a YouTube channel you can check out if you're interested. I try to upload stuff same day, and I group my runs by playlists so they're easier to find. If you'd like to see my announcements, I currently post them to Instagram. And if you would like to see my clips in an easier fashion, I post them to YouTube, TikTok, and currently, and when it lets me, Instagram. The links to all of that are in the chat now. If you've made it this far and are curious to see where I go from here, why not drop a follow? It takes but one button press, and you can always change your mind if you decide my content isn't for you. Tomorrow I'll be attempting Ruin Sentinels. I cannot quite, Well, I don't really know if I'm gonna get past that, truth be told. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do Wednesday. I know that Wednesday is scheduled to be Hades. However, Hades, was not the game that I was most interested in getting back to. So we'll see. Thursday and Friday, it's Hollow Knight Silksong. At some point this week, I am going to be playing Lords of the Fallen with Karato again, though we haven't settled on a date for that. Stay tuned for that announcement as well. Oh, because he's busy tomorrow. One moment. Alright, considering how long he's been on for now, he's probably going to be ending soon, but I'm going to raid Magnifico anyway. He's playing Elden Ring. That said, happy time zones, everyone. And I hope you all have an excellent day.